Benin monarch, OsazuwaAkonedo Oba Ewaure II has clarified and maintained the neutrality of the palace of the Benin Kingdom in the forthcoming governorship election in Edo State, saying he is not aware that any son of the Oba current or of blessed memory who do refer to themselves as son of the palace involved or contesting in the forthcoming governorship election in the state. Oba Ewaure II made the clarification on Saturday when former Anambra State Governor and Labour Party presidential candidate in the last general elections in Nigeria, Peter Obi, led the Labour Party governorship candidate in the forthcoming Edo State Guber poll, Barrister Olumide Apata, to officially inform the Benin monarch of the electioneering interest and seek royal blessings in the forthcoming governorship race. Barrister Olumide Apata had introduced himself as the son of the palace while speaking the visit. According to the Benin monarch, the statement meant him to make inquiry from one of the palace chiefs to know if truly the Labour Party candidate is one of the sons of the palace, and in clear terms, Oba Ewaure II said based on the information from the palace chief, he is not aware of any son of the palace contesting in the governorship poll. The Benin monarch said that there are people who may be distantly related to the palace that are not actually members of the royal family that do often address themselves as children of the palace, adding that he is not aware of any child of the palace into politics for the sake of the press and clarification before the public. Olumide Apata quickly responded and withdrew his earlier statement that he is a son of the palace and apologized to the Benin monarch. That aside, Peter Obi in a tweet said that, today, in Benin City, Edo State capital, I joined the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate, Barrister Olumide Apata, and his running mate, Alhaji Yusuf Kadiri, as they officially launched their campaign for the Edo State Governorship 2024 elections. Also with us were the national leadership of the party, including distinguished senators, Nida Imasuen, Victor Ume, Chief Kelvin Chukwu, and Dr. Tony Umoye, and our numerous LP members and well-wishers. The campaign in Edo State aimed to connect with the people and spread our message of hope and transformation for a new Nigeria. It started from our LP gubernatorial candidate campaign secretariat and concluded with a courtesy visit to the palace of the Oba of Benin, where we sought royal blessings for free, fair, and credible elections and reaffirmed our commitment to Edo State's welfare and prosperity. On his own, the Labour Party governorship candidate, Olumide Apata, said, the streets of Benin City pulsed with energy today as we officially flagged off the Labour Party's Nigeria Labour campaign for the 2024 Edo gubernatorial elections. Alongside our national leader, Mr. Peter Obi, and party stalwarts from across the country, we marched through the iconic streets of Benin City, witnessing the people's palpable yearnings for change. Under a Labour Party-led administration, the dreams of Edolites will no longer be deferred. We will be the unstoppable force that shatters the shackles of stagnation and ushers in an era of unprecedented growth and empowerment. Edo, the time is now. The Labour Party campaign train has arrived, and we are coming to a city, town, or community near you. Olumide Apata had earlier in another event previous days, said he's not making campaign promises but covenants to the people. Yesterday's campaign stops took us from the vibrant Eagle Market women leaders to the bustling aisles of Mission Road Market, then to the lively Butcher Street Market, before wrapping up in the warm embrace of the Hussein community. At each stop, one thing was clear: Edo's heart beats with potential waiting to be unleashed. To every trader who paused his or her trade, every artisan who set down his or her tools, and every community member who waited late into the evening, your time and trust humble me. Your stories fuel our mission, and Edo stands where everyone, not just a few, thrives.
To convince the rest of the state to give us their mandate. When it can't, we are doing, we are going, as my father has said previously, I am a son of this palace. And so I feel comfortable. I feel bold enough to come to throne and to seek for your blessing, for your Royal Majesty's blessing, Oba Atope, and to report to your Royal Majesty that the Labour Party in Edo State is strong and vibrant. And we are going to go around all 18 local governments, all 192 wards, to pass on the message to our people.
Chief, you know, Peter Obi, Princess Royal, as they call it in England. Because I introduced themselves as children of the palace. There are some others also that are distantly related. There are some others that are distantly related that may not be exactly royal family that can also address themselves as children of the palace. So when he said he's a child of the palace, he said it in English. I think he said it in Benin as well. Oh, yeah, no time. So I was wondering that is campaigning now and everything. So I called my chief here that is it true that he's a child of the palace and I don't know about it. That's why I asked him to first go quietly to go and ask him. I didn't want to say it out before. But he now came back, the chief now came back and told me his answer. That the last time he said the child of the palace and I said, I don't remember. We know him very well. He's a son, he's an industrial son of the soil. In Benin, we say, Obiese say no. True indigenous son of the soil. But to say a child of the palace, I don't know whether any of them is a politician. Politician of Parumwa. I don't know. So I just want that clarification for the sake of public and the fourth estate of the that's why we have contest. So sorry, I hope you don't mind that clarification. You are an industrious, indigenous son of the soil. We all know that. I know I've supported you when you were president NBA. I had to call Ewaure to support you. That they should look after you when some issues came during that conference or something that Ewaure was banned, I think was banned or so. I had to speak to him because you were incoming, so I had to speak to him and I said, that's in English, quote and unquote, that is our son or that sort of thing, look after him and everything. It doesn't have anything to do with the quarrel that is ongoing in Kaduna. I know I spoke for you. So just to be clear that we are not that we are particularly against you. You know, I just wanted to clarify that identification that you made just now. So I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. I'm grateful for the correction. I was equating the entire Benin to the palace. That was a mistake on my part. I am a true son of the Benin kingdom. I hope your majesty will forgive my...
That's okay.
OsazuwaAkonedo, bringing you the news in a more digital way.